invention of the first spectacles in Europe dates back to the late 13th century, and Venice preserves the earliest known document related to them. The first image showing the use of spectacles is a fresco painted by Tommaso da Modena in Treviso in 1352. Early frames, made of bone or iron, consisted of two circular lenses fitted with a handle and joined by a central rivet. Between the late 15th and 16th centuries, spectacles became increasingly widespread, thanks to their use by monks, scholars, and merchants. Frames grew more refined and were made of horn, tortoiseshell, and silver, featuring either a riveted bridge or an arched bridge. They were held to the face with one hand, sometimes tied to thin cords or secured by a rod tucked under a cap. The first temples appeared around 1724 in England. They did not rest on the ears, but pressed against the temples beneath the wig. Colored lenses for eye protection were already in use in the 16th century, and in the 18th century, green-tinted lenses became particularly widespread in Venice. In the early 19th century, sunglasses grew more refined and fashionable, sometimes featuring protective side lenses. During the same period, face a mano, spectacles held with a small handle, became highly popular throughout Europe and were displayed in theaters, at private palace gatherings, and in cafes. For men, pince-nez, also known as nose spectacles, became increasingly common. Light and without temples, by the late 19th century, they were so popular that they became an essential accessory for both the aristocracy and the bourgeoisies. In 1878, the first modern factory for the production of made-in-Italy eyewear opened in Palazzo di Cadore. After the First World War, new factories developed in the so-called Glasses Valley, including companies such as Lodza and Safilo. Traditional artisanal techniques were gradually abandoned in favor of experimentation with celluloid and new plastic materials, leading to rounded frames with bold, defined profiles. From the late 1940s onward, cat eye glasses emerged, with elongated shapes sweeping toward the temples. Promoted by cinema, they soon became iconic fashion statements. New materials, such as aluminium, were introduced, alongside transparent plastics, decorative inserts, and rhinestones. In the 1960s, frame shapes became larger and more rounded, enriched with iridescent shades, precious details, glitter, and embedded elements. The 1970s and 1980s were marked by constant experimentation with materials and shapes. Eyewear evolved into true fashion accessories, playing a central role in the worlds of cinema and music. Wrap-around frames also emerged, wide and enveloping in shape, while the top bar became a key design feature for many designers, along with the double bridge in men's glasses and sunglasses. From the 1990s onward, eyewear began to combine refined details with a renewed interest in retro style, as seen in designs that brought back iconic glasses worn by Peggy Guggenheim. Today, the advent of smart glasses is transforming eyewear from an optical tool into a high-tech device, offering access to information and improving inclusion through acoustic technologies and solutions for the visually impaired. A fusion of technology, comfort, and design.